heading over to that land clearing job. This is episode 3, in which I believe it's time to take care of some big stuff.
There are stars and stripes, red, white, and blue. It's the extension of domestic politics by other means. That is,
This discussion and conversation is somewhat of a nightmare for the public health.
I just got out to this land clearing job and I was all fired up to cut trees. And we've got a lot of them. I was over here just yesterday in the rain clearing a lot of this bush out and stuff, but still tree, million trees to come down. But dang it, if I can't hear hissing out of my tires, I can hear it. Oh, there it is, right there. The thing is, I've got a patch kit, but I don't have a compressor out here, so it's gonna have to be like a really quick patch. I should really carry a compressor, but I don't. Oh yeah, I got some pliers. I don't know what that's for. Oh my gosh, this one's leaking too, right there. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I got 2 leaking tires. Kind of in trouble. So I panicked. I'm at the tire place. I was starting to dig into that, but I just kept thinking about what would happen if those tires lost air and I was sitting out there with 2 flats in the woods. So anyway, I'm at the tire place. They got like a 30-minute wait, so I think the morning is shot. All right, patch this side, gotta do the other one. Just a freaking staple. All right, so that's my patch. Just gonna let that baby dry, snip it off. All right, let's try this again. I'm headed off to take a hack at that land clearing job. I'm dressed like I'm going dancing in the 80s because hunting season is about a day away. All right, back at it and airing the tires this time. Just a couple little black walnuts to get out of here. I'm trying to have the policy today to haul everything I cut. The other day I was out here just cutting the heck out of everything, having fun with the saw, and then I ended up having to do like 5 loads the next day. It's just crazy. So today, everything I cut goes in the trailer. All right, tree number 2 is back here behind the brush pile. Another black walnut. I mean, it's a good looking tree. She just wants to get into the pine, so it's gotta go. This one's a little bit on the bigger side. So that area in terms of trees is all taken care of except for the big boy. I might be saving the big boy for last. We'll just have to see. Oh, and that one over there, I don't know, she might want that, she might not. She's got her posted sign on it, so I left it. Over here we've got a bunch of stuff. Stand of cedars. Before I do that though, I gotta do my solo cedar and then some more, what do we got? Buckthorn, black walnut, and some more buckthorn hidden in there. Next time the boss tells me I got a buckthorn to cut out, I think I'm gonna call in sick that day. I mean, this stuff, it's not so big, it's just gnarly. It's got thorns and it's just super heavy. Hey, we got a little frog. What's up, little frog? Speaking of trees, a few of you guys were asking me about the American chestnuts out here. American chestnut lays down this spiny beast, like really prickly, super prickly. Opened up, they look like that. That's your little chestnut in there. And I'll just show you one of the trees. One of them is back here. And they're just different than what people call a horse chestnut. Horse chestnuts have those big old spikes. The American chestnut's like that little prickly sea anemone. And the chestnuts in here, there's those big groupings of leaves. It's got an elm growing up in it, so I gotta take that guy out. Not right now, don't get excited, but at some point. This guy's going next, and it's kind of like a three-way gone wrong. Kind of wants to do all kinds of things. I'm gonna try to just place it right between things so we don't get funny on that barn. Oh yeah, that's coming. Now this is why you need a little lean-to off your shed. It will preserve that wheelbarrow from 1812 and the coal. Like, it'll all keep it nice. Just a little lean-to. Nothing that complicated. Now this one's a lot heavier than I thought it was gonna be, but you know, once you got it up, you might as well take it in. It's kind of like carrying a big, wet 6x6, like pressure treated. That wasn't exactly the plan to lay it up in the white pine, but it worked out. At least I didn't compromise the shed. It is dangerously close to lunch. I think it's actually past lunchtime, but this guy's got to come down. It just kind of does. Let me show you where it kind of wants to go. You know, like if it was up to the tree, it would fall. Oh man, you know, if it was up to the tree, I think it'd fall right where I want it to. So let's just go with nature. Let's not mess with it. Let's put it on the burn pile. Let's see where we're at. We got the big boys in this area stumped out. Logs. Cedars gotta go. All these little guys gotta go. Everybody's into modifying their chainsaws these days. This guy's got a modification you don't see as often as you really should. It is the split handle mod. It happens when you crack the handle in half, but the deal with it is if you hold right on the mod, it doesn't fall apart. If you grab over here, the handle kind of pulls and twists and bends on you, but right there, it's just really good. It's got a little buddy growing up in it, so I'm gonna take that out. A few things to show you guys before I hack out the next tree. Number one is that I cleared out some of this brush and you've got much better access to the bathtub. I'm not saying it's fully operational, but much better access. We're also starting to see the shed here, and there's another one back in there. All this brush still needs to go. The ash is doing good and she's gonna keep it, but there's a black walnut in there that's gotta go. Chestnut's looking good. Now there's a stand of cedars, and I've already been digging into them a little bit. I got a little stack, I took one down, but it's time to really start peeling these off. Some of them want to go the right way, and some of them want to kill my favorite little shed. So a couple of these guys can be peeled and a couple need to be pulled over. This is kind of cool. This is the white cedar, I'm pretty sure. That's what they call it. You got the white cedar, and this is the red or the incense cedar. This stuff smells amazing. Like, you cut into it and it's just, oh. All right, this guy is next on the hit list. It doesn't really want to destroy the shed. It just wants to kind of tickle it. So I'm gonna try to send it just a little bit over my pile there. This dude's gonna wait till we do a little cleanup over here. Got to get the crew on that. But this guy just has the desire, like the inclination to completely trash this cool little fire pit thing. So I'm gonna see if I can't just sneak it around the side of that. Oh, do we have a little burl going on here? We got like a little cedar burl. Fire pit's good, and this guy just buckled when it hit. Just split that other stems. And this one I gotta tell you, you can see someone's got a triple line of rope up in there just to try to save our favorite shed. So someone's already been thinking about this. They got the rope up in there. I'm gonna have to top tie and tug it, but all this has to be cleaned up first. For sale, cedar burl. All right, that's the second load for today, and I've got like a 2-load limit these days. I mean, some days I would get 3 loads, but not today. There are clearly some things left to do out here. For instance, this stuff's just not gonna clean up itself. I don't know what's going on, but it's just not happening. Plus, there are these big doozies I keep talking about. These big doozies right here, they gotta go. But right now, I'm just gonna wrap up this episode of this land clearing job by saying the obvious, which is that this is not a how-to video. It's not like a DIY. I'm not telling you this is the way to do it. I'm just saying this is the way I did it, and I appreciate you checking it out. Oh, there's my saw. I almost left my saw behind. And with that, I think we actually are good to go.